yourself up before a YouTube video. Give me something good. Oh, freaking stupid. Let's watch a short.
Here are the 5 most common pattern interrupts I use in my videos.
Stupid. Stupid. Okay, it's been a year or more since I've started trading options, since I've started gambling on options, on Tesla, puts, calls, whatever the hell, other instruments that can leverage my little amount of money that I make by working in a retail job, and I gamble it to make more money. It hasn't gone as planned. And in the year of trading that I've done, I have nothing to show for it except for this story, except for this tale of one time, of a glorious day, of a day when I made almost 52x of my money in an hour, or like three hours. Here we go. This is my story, and I want you to listen, because this is a year's worth of work in a retail job funneled into a trading account to make this one freaking story. So this is like a really big project if you look at it that way. Of course, the trade I'm talking about is a Trump trade, meaning it was impacted or completely based on a tweet or series of tweets from our great President Trump. What happened that day is important because it might happen again, and I want you or anybody listening to me right now to be prepared and to see what I did wrong, and to see what could have been done better. Like, for example, if I had put only all the money, if I had only put all the money I had, I would be retired and in a freaking yacht, not making a video. That too, which is so hard for me to make a freaking video because this is my first video. I had to take a cold shower to hype myself up. Anyways, so it's the morning of any other trading day. I don't remember. It's probably like, I wake up, I'm in the bed, and I start checking the news, Yahoo, Finance, what is it, Bloomberg, whatever the top headlines are in all the news outlets. Then I check Twitter, then I check Truth Social, and I find the real gold, because that's where the real shit's going on. And Trump and Elon are fighting. Many of you might guess what day and what trade this is, but this is the big Elon and Trump crash out day, the day that Elon tweeted some pretty crazy stuff, and I see them fighting. So I think Tesla should be dropping, and I check my trading view and Tesla is dropping. But here's what I believe about Tesla. Tesla has incredible asymmetric moves. If it's falling, it's more likely that it's gonna fall and fall, like heavy falls. And Tesla had pumped like 2 times, meaning 100% in the last 6 months because of Elon and Trump's relationship. So it was pretty clear that the premium that had been put on for them to be together was pretty hefty. And this is when I decided I gotta buy puts. And just as I buy puts, Elon tweets this bombshell. You all know what I'm talking about, the bombshell tweet from Elon, which crashes Tesla. Pretty huge stuff. There's tweets thrown at each other, one after another. First, I watch the same tweet in Twitter, then I watch it in Yahoo Finance, then I get a bunch of CNBC and other news outlets reporting on it. I'm already in the trade. In like 5 minutes, the moves double, triple. It's going up 100% points in the puts. It goes up 100 points in a couple of seconds, every other second. And it's going up 20x now, it's 30x now. It's like a dream.
We did it! No!
You cannot even imagine how great I'm feeling, because the richest man and the most powerful person, the richest man being Elon Musk and the most powerful person being Trump, they're fighting. And buddy, I am trading this. I'm trading this and I'm making money. I'm making cold hard cash. That's what I'm feeling about it. I'm so pumped. I'm so excited, and it's just going on and on. Nobody's backing out. There's no way they can back out because it was so serious at that day. And I'm watching that play out. I check some like contradicting stuff. I want to sell. I really want to sell, but I cannot because I think this is too big to miss out on. If it could 100x for all I knew, right? So it's at 40x or something. I go on to Martin Shkreli's stream because Shkreli's the guy. Shkreli's the guy that you and me can look up to and listen when shit goes crazy in the market. I go to his stream and he's talking about the same thing that all of us know, that it's the biggest and the most craziest and the most awesome entrepreneur versus the most powerful man on the planet. I get convinced to sell because I've made enough money. It was almost at a 60x since the price I bought it in. 60x, the biggest trade I've ever seen. I've done 10x, I've done 20x, but 60x is mind-blowing. And that moment I get sad. So that's the point I'm trying to make, because I realize that no matter how big of a 100x it is, I only put $50 in it. $50 is nothing. And I know the $50 that goes up 100x is 5,000, right? Yeah, 5,000, which would be gone in a freaking month because I won it. And I would just keep on trying to find a bigger trade or a similar trade and trying to rinse and repeat the same system again. And in chasing the profit that I make that day, I would lose even more money. I knew it. At that moment, I knew it for a certainty that I was gonna lose more money down the road because I'm seeing this crazy trade today. But I sell at like a 52x. I'll put it up on the screen for you to check. And everybody I tell the story to is like, wow, that must have felt so good. But guess what? I knew I was gonna lose that money in the next month. And also I bought calls for the very next day because I know they're gonna patch up again and this shit's gonna pump like there's no tomorrow. And it does pump like there's no tomorrow, but not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. My expiration was 2 days from the big event and I lose a little bit of money. The options that I bought for tomorrow was like $500 of it. They expire worthless. I walk out with a hefty profit, but with the realization that trading is not gonna give me any big returns. And even when I know this to be a fact, just to know that there's a way to make 52x of your money in a day, it doesn't make sense to do anything else but look at the market. And this is the problem. I want you to be conscious of this, that that's a trap. You're risking your own money and the odds are stacked against you. But to find something that is newsworthy and that can move the market in such bigly manner is the dream. And I still chase the same pump again and again. And I would suggest only trading news that is...
Okay, Peter writes, should I be worried about Bear Stearns in terms of liquidity and get my money out of there? No, no, no.
Bear Stearns shares are down 90% this morning.
Hopefully by Trump on his Truth Social app, like the time when he said buy, this is a great time to buy. That would have been the best thing any one of us could do, because simple as that. There's nothing else to be done, just buy and hold. That would have been perfect. But coulda, woulda, shoulda, that's the story of 1 year's hard work in a retail job, making money and funneling it, Venmoing it to the Wall Street bros. And this is all I have to show for it. This story about 52xing my money.
Congratulations, you played yourself.